this morning's engagement was very insightful. The data, as AfroBarometer has shown, that looking at about 39 countries on the continent, some countries are doing this very well. We have Tanzania, which was almost about 89% of expression of people's right to speak what they want to say. And most importantly, the average across the continent is hovering around 68%, meaning that out of 10 persons, 7 on the continent are saying that they do have the right to say their mind and speak their mind without fear. Even though this number sounds good, we believe as CSOs that there's still a lot of work to do. There's still a lot of work to do to conscientize and also socialize people to understand the basic rights that accrue to them as citizens of the state.
And one of the things that I like about today is the issue around advocacy, that we learned doing an exercise, taking ourselves through what are the steps, what are the things to look out for, to build an advocacy campaign for such issues. And I love the fact that we're able to do on education, looking at inclusion education. And so we were able to define the problem, look at our target audience, and then ways to go about it to improve education inclusivity. So in all, it's been good. It's been great.
Human rights has been a predominant issue in our continent, and day to day, human rights defenders keep being attacked as human rights are violated, and these defenders don't even stand a chance to be able to stand for their rights.
African governments have done quite a lot in improving access to education for children on the continent, but yes, it is a home for 1 out of 5 children that are not in school. There's a need for them to invest in quality education, but yet it has to be informed by data. There's a need for us as CSO to invest more in data and use that data to inform decision, be able to bring the African leaders to the table for them to understand the key issues in the education space.
My take for the whole program is on the human rights, where Dr. Michael took us through issue of using our thumb, that we have that right to change whatever powers that we have. That we don't need not to use guns or machetes to do changes, but we need to use our thumbs. And that one is a right that we have. And the exercise that my group, that we did, that we did, is on that gap, that we need to bridge that gap. And bridging it is to have infrastructure being built on the rural areas. You have to have human resources at the rural areas to support this educational system so that each and everyone on the ground will have equal access and equal opportunity to all the infrastructures and then the resources that we have.